released. PM Arape refutes sovereignty concerns. And No Money queries funding allocations.
A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for your company. According to UNAIDS PNG Country Office, PNG currently has 120,000 people living with HIV.
It is estimated that Papua New Guinea from 2024 to 2025 has 30 new infections every day. Based on that, and in total, there are 11,000 new cases in 2024. In addition, 60% of people living with HIV are women, and majority of the transmission are sexually transmitted, either from male to female, female to male, or even male to male.
Half of that are estimated to be among women, girls, and adult females who are exchanging sex for money, for wife, for transport, or any goods. And in our studies, it could be because some girls just would like to continue going to schools. Some women need to support their children. Some women just do not have any food to put on the table. That's why they're selling their bodies to male clients.
According to UNAIDS PNG Country Office surveillance findings, these adult women who are infected are the wives of the male clients of the sex workers.
These are married men. These are male partners of those who are also being exposed to HIV infection. These are likely wives of men who have sex with men who are married. In our surveillance, we determined that 3 out of 10, or 1 out of 3, of married men are also having sex with other men.
Among the more than 800 health facilities in the country, faith-based clinics represent 45%.
There are nearly 400, there are more than 400 HIV testing sites in all districts distributed, which means we have facility-based HIV testing. It's just a matter of Papua New Guineans knowing that there is an HIV testing facility within walking distance from his or her village and able to know their HIV status once tested. And
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
PNG Christian Leaders Alliance held a media conference today to address the national HIV crisis and present strategic, faith-based interventions aimed at mitigating its root causes and contributing factors.
This high-level conference gathered senior church leaders, government officials and development partners to address the HIV crisis. The crisis indicates and informs that there is still no improvement in terms of preventing new STI and HIV infections, despite consistency in providing STI and HIV services in the country. Chairman of the Alliance, His Eminence Sir John Cardinal Ribard, said to equally invest time and resources to address root causes and underlying factors that continue to fuel HIV transmission in Papua New Guinea.
We cannot invest time and resources and create programs directed towards addressing poverty, unemployment, abuse of internet and social media, gender-based violence, stigma and discrimination, violation of human rights for key vulnerable population.
His Eminence highlighted the PNG Christian Leaders HIV Strategy 2026 to 2030 as it enables heads of churches to provide spiritual leadership and guidance in taking stock of the STI and HIV facilities in the country to collectively identify which facilities need support to improve services.
Through conducting of workshops to address moral and Christian values educations within the church school, institutions, seminaries, Department of Education, and also provide spiritual leadership in establishing programs.
Meanwhile, Director of Anglican PNG, Hanny Mickey, said the churches have contributed a lot in their faith-based health facilities in addressing HIV in PNG.
And also raising awareness, reduce stigma, promoting prevention strategies that resonate with local communities, because Papua New Guineans turn to church for guidance and alliance, leverages spiritual influence to encourage testing, counseling and behavior change.
However, Mickey said the challenge now is that many of the health-based facilities cannot operate because of inadequate funding.
Are we not getting direct funding to keep some of this momentum of things going? And then critical gaps of services lacking, like the pediatric newborn babies born.
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
In Parliament today, member for Warrior Marsh Narawek raised a question to Health Minister Elias Kapovore pertaining to the power outage issue at the Engau Memorial Hospital.
Warrior member Mas Narawek questioned Health Minister on the cause of power outage in Engau Memorial Hospital, stating it has severely affected the hospital's operations and patients. Mr. Narawek requested the Health Minister to direct Parliamentary Committee on Health Matters to conduct an inquiry into issues encountered by the hospital.
This is not only power issue. This is not only power issue. We have patient management issue. We have medicine issue. We have all sort of issues in Naga Hospital. So, as the minister, you have the directive to advise the chairman for health matters in the parliament to conduct the inquiry.
Responding to questions and directives, Minister Elias Kapovore acknowledged the challenges and issues faced by Engau and said that they are working to restore power. In the meantime, Mr. Kapovore appealed to business houses around Ley City to support the hospital.
The way forward, believe me, is me call upon our landlord, the business sectors, Ley, please, I appeal to them. Today they have a business rep on the PHA board to come in where they are, because then by taking 3 or 4 weeks, look, Simon Bapat, stand by generator blow at the hospital. That's coming overseas. They will need to fix that by taking 1 to 3 or 4 weeks.
The minister also approved Narawek's request to have the Committee on Health Matters conduct an inquiry. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
In regards to the signing of the Papua New Guinea-Australia Mutual Defence Treaty, which took place on the 6th of October, today in Parliament, member for Hiri Koyari, Kit Iduhu, asked the Prime Minister a series of questions related to the officially named Pukpuk Treaty.
The signing of the Pukpuk Treaty has generated public debate within society concerning national sovereignty and security. During this morning's Parliament session, Mr. Iduhu said that it is important for the government to always take account of the serious questions raised by the public. Iduhu highlighted the biggest concern, the signing of the treaty without Parliament's deliberation, debate and approval.
To the Prime Minister, is that a serious concern raised by my constituents is that this treaty was not tabled and debated in Parliament before it was signed by this government. Why the rush? Were there extenuating circumstances that the people should be aware of? Is Papua New Guinea under threat?
In response, Prime Minister James Marape made an assurance to the country that the treaty does not compromise the country's sovereignty.
This does not compromise our sovereignty one bit. The treaty was made public. As soon as we signed in Canberra, it was posted for the whole world to see.
Mr. Marape said the treaty will elevate PNGDF's capacity. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Still in Parliament, and Chuave Open member James Nomane questioned the government's approach to the distribution of public funds, raising concerns over what he described as an unfair allocation to certain districts and provinces.
During Parliament sitting yesterday, Nomane noted that unequal distribution of funds continues to disadvantage smaller districts like Chuawe, where basic infrastructure and essential services remain underdeveloped.
The Super Provincial Government, Mr. Speaker, has received 8.8 million kina in functional grants for 2025. It's due 34 million. That means that in the last 3 quarters of the year, 9 months, this government has just given Simple Provincial Government only 25% of what it's due. 25%, Mr. Speaker. This is unacceptable.
Nomane stressed that every district contributes to the country's economy and deserves a fair share of national resources.
When is Simple going to receive their full functional grant? When is Kaunui going to get their road, Mr. Speaker? And all these promises that we've been promised by the Marape government.
In response, Prime Minister James Marape acknowledged the concerns raised and said the government is working to improve how funds are allocated and emphasized that it is the duty of the government to make sure all districts and provinces receive a fair share of the government funding.
I want to place on record that this government, since 6 years in a row, we've tried our utmost best to be fair to all districts and all provinces right across our country. If we were not fair, this year the Suava district would not have received 7 million kina transferred to the district to date. All members in the opposite side knows also that they've received at minimum over 50% of all DSIP allocations to date.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News returns with more local stories after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Buy EasyPay with Telecom. Simply top up and purchase EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG-owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin. Marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivim, Willem Australia, Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80-meter television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, contact us today. EMTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Apart from attending to law and order issues within the National Capital District and Papua New Guinea, the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary dedicated their time today to supporting the awareness on breast cancer in the country through a fundraising drive hosted at the Boroko Police Station in Port Moresby.
Demonstrating their stance and support, police women marched from 4 Mile Traffic Office to Boroko Police Station as police band led the parade. Together we fight, saving lives through cancer awareness was the theme. This was an event spearheaded by the Constabulary's Human Resource Division with the purpose of spreading awareness on breast cancer and promote community engagement in support of women's health. Deputy Commissioner and Chief of Police Administration Dr. Philip Mitna, in his statement highlighted that cancer has claimed the lives of many citizens over the years. Commander for National Capital District and Central, ACP Benjamin Turi, joined the ceremony, including other senior police officers.
Today marks a special day, yearly for our organization, contribution to this cause and to the Cancer Foundation of Port Moresby General Hospital. Let's give generously and make a brighter future for those affected.
Chairperson of the fundraising drive, Chief Inspector David Terry, elaborated on the initiative.
A lot of policewomen, from my recollection, have passed on or they've contracted this deadly disease over time. So it's an initiative taken on by the Headzar Division to support the fight against breast cancer.
He added they hope to raise a good amount of funding from this fundraising drive.
We did it last year. We raised about 90,000 kina from generous individuals and corporate sponsors. This year we are hoping to reach the same target or even better it, depending on the turnout today.
The fundraising drive saw generous donations from business houses around the Boroko area, as well as members of the public. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Crimes, Hodges Ete, has confirmed that a former police officer and 4 other policemen from Manus have been charged for murder following the death of late Constable Ralwin Lamu in Manus Province.
According to Assistant Commissioner of Police Crimes, Hodges Ete, the incident allegedly happened on the 5th of May 2021 during an operation. ACP of Police Crimes revealed that the suspects were allegedly seen hitting the deceased with odd objects while traveling to Dilo by dinghy. The 5 suspects, when traveling back to Manus Police Station, figured that late Lamu needed assistance. Upon arriving at the so late Lamu was rushed to Manus Provincial Hospital, however succumbed to death. ACP had directed a team of officers to conduct investigations into the matter in Manus following a complaint that was registered. The investigation resulted in the arrest of 5 individuals who appeared in court on Monday, 27th October. The court has adjourned their case to 26 January 2026 and the suspects are detained at the Manus Police Station. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
In the LLG elections, polling in Chimbu Province began yesterday and will continue until Friday.
678 polling officials have been dispatched to 351 wards across 20 local level governments in 6 districts of Simbu, with the exception of Karamui and Nomane LLGs, where teams are being deployed. Simbu election manager Tom Sine urged candidates, community leaders and local residents to respect the polling and counting processes. He emphasized the importance of taking collective ownership to ensure election proceeds smoothly without violence or disturbances, aiming for a free, fair and peaceful election.
Simbu has deployed polling teams into the province, and polling officially is taking place in Simbu province.
He described the LLG election as community-based, highlighting the need for everyone to work together by participating and maintaining high standards. Despite facing funding setbacks, Sine expressed confidence that polling will continue smoothly and peacefully.
I have a strategy in place to deliver elections successfully. The 351 ward members for Simbu province must be declared with the budget we have now, and we leave no deaths behind.
Mr. Sine also called on polling officials to conduct their duties transparently during both polling and counting. Additionally, police reserve teams sponsored by Salt Nomane Karamui District Development Authority have been deployed to support polling officials. Jonathan Sibona, National, EMTV News.
The Jiwaka Provincial Flexible Open and Distance Education Center has reported that roadblocks in parts of the province have prevented 250 grade 12 students from sitting their national examinations this week.
Out of the 650 enrolled grade 12 students, 400 managed to sit for their exams on Monday, while students residing in Anglimp, Kujip, Bans, Nundugul and Jimmy were unable to reach the exam venue in Minch due to the road closure. Jiwaka Provincial Food Coordinator Pel Boon described the situation as unfortunate and uncalled for, saying it has severely disrupted the students' right to education. He said many students were left stranded and traumatized, unsure of how to continue with their exams. To address the issue, Bund confirmed that temporary arrangements have been made with Kujip Nazarene Secondary School for affected students to sit for their papers. Invigilators will be deployed with exam materials to the school to assist 247 grade 12 fold students to complete their exams. Boon further appealed to the community to allow free movement of students during the national examination period to ensure their education is not disrupted. Jonathan Sibona, National, EMTV News.
Following concerns raised by the member for Alotau, Ricky Morris, on national revenue account operations and outstanding payments to resource provinces and districts, Prime Minister James Marape reaffirmed that there will be transparency and accountability in the NTRA operations.
Prime Minister Marape clarified that the policy intention behind the creation of National Revenue Account was to ensure greater transparency, parliamentary oversight and accountability over public funds, particularly those generated by statutory bodies and state entities.
We have observed over time, and this backdates into possibly 2 or 3 governments up till the Pangu administration. Nothing against the boards, they operate by law, but the boards, to the understanding of all of us, the boards operate scrutiny of the minister and the cabinet process, and not fully to the parliament. It is the budget process that parliament has transparency and full knowledge of what is happening all over the place. We've seen many times when a board, for instance, is investing in PIP, and planning department also allocates similar money for PIP.
The National Transparency Revenue Account mechanism will sweep surplus or residual funds from statutory bodies into Waigani public accounts, while allowing these entities to retain what is necessary for their recurrent and operational needs.
When I was finance minister, the formula we went was 90-10. 90-10. 90 swept and 10 is maintained by the department. And that is at net. The gross element of fund is retained. The gross depicts the recurrent expenditures. The department in its own work plan, the annual work plan, retains what it needs to retain, and the surplus, the profit, if they're making profit in simple terms, 90% is swept into NTRA or to the Waigani public accounts. I want to indicate that there's a teething issue. Administration of NTRA may not be fully as intended for, and I want to give assurance to the member in his good question that we will certainly look at this.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund Market Report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2376 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying at $0.2301, 0.3468 Australian dollars, 0.1894 euro, 34.7 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, copra closed unchanged, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the S&P 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 Kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 Kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
We're proudly PNG's homegrown bank. Since 1985, we've grown from a humble local financial institution into one of PNG's leading banks, serving thousands of Papua New Guineans. We've grown together, adapting, innovating, and leading with purpose. We believe in progress. We believe in our people. Together, we're building tomorrow. Kina Bank, celebrating 40 years of growth, innovation, and nation building.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local markets. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. About 13 companies in New Caledonia have expressed their interest to partner with Papua New Guinea businesses at a morning breakfast hosted by the PNG Chamber of Commerce and Industry today.
The delegation was led by New Caledonia President Alcide Ponga with the help of New Caledonia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, operator of Team France Export. The purpose of this mission was both to strengthen diplomatic and economic ties between Papua New Guinea and New Caledonia and to develop new business partnerships. Whilst giving his speech, New Caledonia President Alcide Ponga said his delegation is delighted to share experiences and explore how to work together with PNG key sectors.
It was in the spirit that we organized an official visit coupled with a trade mission for the 27th to the 31 October with support of the CCE from New Caledonia and Team France Export, and I just had with the French Embassy.
Mr. Ponga also elaborated that the 13 companies are interested to explore these new opportunities.
Active in key sectors such as industry, training, transport and services, these companies represent the know-how and expertise of our territories, and they have come to explore opportunity for cooperation in area where our skills are recognized internationally, notably mining, metallurgy, energy and water treatment, building capacity and sustainable development, etc.
Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
Papua New Guinea Tourism Promotion Authority sworn in its new board at the headquarters in Port Moresby today.
Since 2024, PNG TPA has been operating without a board. The appointment of the new board will provide oversight and set a clear direction for the authority. The new board of PNG Tourism Promotion Authority will be headed by Deputy Chairman Captain James Pima and 6 other board members who were sworn in at Kwalimu House today. A magistrate facilitated the legal oaths.
To serve faithfully, honestly, and in the best interest of PNG TPA, PNG Tourism, and the people of Papua New Guinea.
PNG TPA Chief Executive Officer Eric Mosman Uvovo, who will be reporting to the board going forward, was also sworn in.
The reputation and integrity
of PNG's tourism industry. Through my service on the board.
Mr. Uvovo said the formation of the board will now give a clear direction of PNG TPA and the tourism industry.
The representation of the board members is diverse, and what we have here is a mixture of very professional people, and the new board provides the direction for the management of TPA. So it's very timely that we have the new board. We haven't had the board for nearly over a year.
Deputy Chairman Captain James Pima said the appointment of the board is timely and they will be providing advice and directions where it is needed.
Setting some directions and maybe some, things, legal requirements or some things that needs getting over so that the tourism industry can actually start moving again. Because as we all know, without board approvals and management approvals and processes and procedures, nothing moves. So this, in my own opinion, I think this is first step in the right direction for the next 2 years.
I make this toast to the future of our tourism industry and the success of this new board.
Pakatambua, National MTV News.
Meanwhile, the newly appointed Deputy Board Chairman of Papua New Guinea Tourism Promotion Authority, Captain James Pima, said he is ready to provide directions in the functions of the institution.
And then in 2011, I started LA Solutions. So I've been in operations as businessman for almost 15 years now. Needed a bit of fresh air and maybe a bit of oversight of knowledge. That might be, I might contribute in the board, in steering, helping or assisting to steer the industry with some advice and, just basically knowledge of the country and all that. So I think that was my selling point when the government decided to ask me to come on board.
National Capital District Provincial Health Authority and City Pharmacy Limited have signed a memorandum of agreement today to establish a new pharmacy and Bon Cafe outlet at Gerahu General Hospital premises.
Under this agreement, City Pharmacy Limited will source funds to construct the facility and rent it to the Provincial Health Authority. NCDPHA Chief Executive Officer Dr. Robin Oge, whilst noting the services brought by City Pharmacy Limited to Port Moresby General Hospital, said NCDPHA have decided to do the same with Gerahu General Hospital.
And after discussion with Pradip, we came across this arrangement where City Pharmacy will source up the funds to construct the facility, the store, to sell these sanitary goods and other small accessory items to support patients who come to the hospital.
Head of Pharmacy Pradeep Panda explained the benefits of this partnership.
Just to give you an example, this is a build-own-transfer model which we will be signing this MOU today. So the benefit, this model has got different benefits. First thing is that in this build-own-transfer model, City Pharmacy build the pharmacy, the land is given by the Provincial Health Authority, so they don't have to make any capital investment. Second benefit is that the PHAs, they get a rental income as well from this model.
Mr. Panda said it is the company's set commitment to improving healthcare access and infrastructure for communities across Papua New Guinea. He also stated that City Pharmacy Limited is having discussions with other provincial health authorities to build similar model.
This is a very interesting model. This model we did first in Kundiawa with the Simbu Provincial Health Authority. It is working very well for us. Second, similar project we are doing it at Matoria along with NCDPHA.
Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
The National Superannuation Fund Limited, or NASFund, has extended its superannuation literacy outreach to the autonomous region of Bougainville, engaging over 660 students and staff this week through school visits.
NASFund's superannuation outreach program is aimed at building awareness around superannuation and saving for the future. Officer in charge at NASFund's Buka branch, Martin Numan, and his team visited Bishop Wade Technical Secondary School in Selau and Bougainville Technical College in Tinputs. Education sessions were delivered by a visiting team from Port Moresby, focusing on the basics of superannuation, the importance of early saving, and benefits of being a NASFund member. NASFund CEO Rajiv Sharma said NASFund is pleased to engage with the next generation of autonomous region of Bougainville. The CEO said superannuation education is vital in ensuring young people are equipped with the knowledge to make informed financial decisions. Pakatambua, National MTV News.
You're watching National MTV News. Coming up next, we have Truka Sports with all your sporting updates. Stay with us for the details.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Did you know that at Number One Super, you can access your information online without needing to visit a branch? Receive your balance via SMS within seconds. View your transaction history, housing advance eligibility, beneficiary listing, and download your statement via the NSL mobile app and member portal. For any other query, you can email our call center team. You'll be amazed at how much time you can save. Join the thousands of other Number One Super members getting online. Visit the Number One Super website to get started.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
At BSP, we are committed to helping all Papua New Guineans achieve prosperity. So as our nation celebrates 50 years of independence, we are giving back. Over the next year, BSP will commit 2.5 million kina to our employee-driven initiative 50-for-50 Giving Back to help 50 communities across our country, leaving a legacy in education, health, youth empowerment, and sustainable living. Together, we will build a better nation.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 litres of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes, highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Auckland. Now an NRL team based here. We create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. The Papua New Guinea Kumuls are gearing up for the blockbuster clash against the Fiji Batis this Saturday at the National Football Stadium to decide the 2025 Pacific Championships Bowl title.
The Kumuls head coach Jason Demetrio locked in his side with the debutant Dudley Dotoi replacing Robert Debbie at the edge, who scored 2 tries last weekend against the Cook Islands. Demetrio says Dotoi had a good time in camp and deserved to run out in Kumuls colours at home. He also added that the inclusion of Valentine Richard will boost the forward pack as they look to improve on their previous performances. The coach further added that there are no injury concerns in the camp and the changes are made to improve their game against the Batis. Kumuls will line up against the star-studded Fijian side, who has players in the likes of Jerem Bula, Suniva Turuva and Tui Kamikami. It's always a show of strength and aggression whenever PNG meets the Fijian side in rugby league. And that Melanesian rivalry will be on show this weekend at the National Football Stadium. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
Papua New Guinea international footballer Alwyn Komolong has ruled himself out of the upcoming Melanesian Spearhead Group Football Championships that will be hosted in the country.
The central defender is currently studying under the FIFA Masters program and will not be available for the competition. Alvin Komolong announced this today in a statement to his fans and the followers of the national team. He says the decision is part of his commitment in furthering his education and understanding the game beyond the field of play. Komolong says his commitment to his studies does not mean he is retiring from playing football. He remains an active player and will return to represent the country when he completes his studies. The defender further throws support behind the national teams to defend the host country with pride, play strong, enjoy the experience and have fun playing in front of the home crowd. He says it is a rare opportunity to represent the country and play in front of the home crowd as he wishes to team all the best in the competition. The former Lazy TFC defender made this known after PNGFA announced 4 teams, 2 senior teams and 2 development teams for the men's and women's to represent the country next month. The tournament will be hosted both in Port Moresby and Lae, where all sister Melanesian countries in the likes of Solomon Islands and Fiji have already named their squad to attend the event. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
We'll be back with more of Trukai Sports after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
We're proudly P&G's homegrown bank. Since 1985, we've grown from a humble local financial institution into one of P&G's leading banks, serving thousands of Papua New Guineans. We've grown together, adapting, innovating, and leading with purpose. We believe in progress. We believe in our people. Together, we're building tomorrow. Kina Bank, celebrating 40 years of growth, innovation, and nation building.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
Organizations are not performing their duty.
business, health, education, sports and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching TrueCar Sports. Moving to overseas sports, the Matildas have lost 3-0 to England this morning at Derby's Pride Park in an international football friendly.
A major positive. Sam Kerr wore the captain's armband for the first time for the Tillies since 2023. Now, this was a bad start. The Matildas lost Alana Kennedy because of a red card, because of that tackle you just saw. That was less than 20 minutes in. And Aggie Beaver-Jones scored from the resulting free kick. She had actually just had a goal disallowed. She finally got it in the back of the net. The goal you just saw was Lucy Bronze. She made it 2-0 at half-time. Now, it looked like the Matildas would hold the European champions scoreless in the second half, but you saw that penalty literally taken in the dying seconds by Georgia Stanway. It made it 3-0 for the Lionesses. But here's another major positive. Sam Kerr, she played 70 minutes before being subbed off. That is the most minutes she's played since returning from injury. Here's what she had to say after the match.
Felt better than I did against Wales, even though I had a longer build-in. So it's just coming back from injury, just one day feel good, one day don't, and today I felt good. So disappointing that we had to play with 10 men for the whole game, but look, it's a journey. I'm trying to get 90-minute fit, but it's not about me tonight.
In netball, the Diamonds take on the Silver Ferns in the Constellation Cup. They're looking to claim their first outright series win since 2018.
Why is it a decider in Game 4? That's because it will go to extra time if it's 2-2. If they get another win, they won the last match in New Zealand over the Diamonds by 9 goals. So a win for the Ferns would see it into extra time, as I said, and that would be for the first time in the format's history. I don't know if I'm against that. I think I'd love that viewing on a Wednesday night. The Diamonds, of course, are searching for their first win across the Tasman since 2021. Here's what their captain, Liz Watson, had to say.
We were very disappointed with our performance last year at the Constellation Cup, so to be able to, I guess, finish it off over here on the back of some really good performances, a really big year of netball as well, and it's the last one for most of us, or all of us really, for the whole year.
TrueCar Sports ends on that note. Stay with us for the Money Plus Weather Report.
TrueCar Sports. TrueCar Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always TrueCar. TrueCar. True inspiration through generations.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
Telecom is offering 2 phones at one price. This is a Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80-meter television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, contact us today. EMTV, your number one to watch.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy, then few showers and possible thunderstorms. Darrow, partly cloudy, with then few showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerama, partly cloudy, with then few showers and possible thunderstorms. Alota, partly cloudy, with chances of brief showers. Popondetta, cloudy periods, then some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momasa region, Lace City, partly cloudy, then few showers. Madang, cloudy periods, then few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. We were cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, partly cloudy with few showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, mostly fine, partly cloudy. Keveng, partly cloudy. Kokopon Rabaul, partly cloudy, then the possible brief showers. Kimbe, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy, then some rain showers. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy, then few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Looking at the small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Darrow to Kiwai Islands to Kerama to Ural Island to Hood Point to Samari Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Samari Island to Cape Vogel and all Billion Bay Islands, seas 1 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Huon Gulf to Finschhafen, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Finschhafen through Vitia Strait to Siasilong Island to Madang, seas 1 to 2 meters. Waters of Madang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1 meters, rising to 2.5 meters at times. Waters of New Britain Island and Bougainville, seas 1 to 2 meters. Waters of New Ireland, seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Looking at the ocean forecasts, coral seas slight to moderate, southwest to southeast winds of 10 to 15 knots, reaching 20 knots at times. Solomon seas slight to moderate, east to southeasterly winds of 10 to 15 knots. Bismarck seas smooth to slight, northeast to southeast winds of 5 to 15 knots. Pacific Ocean smooth to slight, east to southeast winds of 5 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that concludes the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 29th of October 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.